PAGE is a very important initiative and program that brings together donor countries from north and then those countries who are making the change to green economy in south. And I think that this has been a success story, and it's an honor for me to participate here in South Africa to this conference. And I would like to thank very warmly South Africa for hosting this.
So Finland is one of the biggest donors, I hear, towards green economic reform. How much do you spend on average every year?
For PAGE, we spend around 2 million euros, but it's just one part of our donation to green economy or clean energy. But it's an important program because we have seen that it's a very effective way, because the countries who participate in PAGE, they really make a change in their economies in a holistic way. They are promoting sustainable development with environmental friendly way, and that's the important change that we are looking for under PAGE.
What other initiatives do you suggest to countries outside of just financial donations?
So I think that in each country in the world we must see a lot of changes, including in Finland. We need to see a lot of changes in the way how we product and consume things. We have been forerunner in circular economy, where the idea is that it's time to change from old-fashioned linear economic model to circular economy, where all raw materials are used very effectively and recycled even dozens of times. And this is something that we would like to promote under different initiatives worldwide.
Can you give us an example of an initiative that you started in Finland that has been very successful?
Well, I would like to raise, for example, this recycling. We have deposit system in Finland that has brought excellent results. Plastic bottles and aluminium cans, the recycling rate is around 95%, and it's remarkable. And I would like to also to raise the role of education when we are recycling things. In Finland, we started to teach recycling in our schools, and actually it was the children who brought the awareness to their homes and taught their parents to recycle right way. And it's a nice story how the education can make change not only to the young persons but also to the older ones.
What other best practices are you going to share with the participants at the conference today and tomorrow?
When we are implementing sustainable development, Agenda 2030 in Finland, we have started with very wide participation from different stakeholders throughout our society. And actually we have invented a tool where organization or school or some company can give their commitment, so they can set themselves a target, they can start act, and they can measure their progress and report it in publicly. And this society's commitment to Agenda 2030, there are more than 1,500 commitments, for example, from businesses, and even single citizens can give this kind of commitment. How I would like to contribute to reach Agenda 2030 targets.
Now, the UN have a very clear mandate of equal but differentiated responsibility when it comes to economic and social agendas. How does Finland feel about the weighted distribution of responsibility when it comes to the green economy?
I think that we all have a responsibility, and we must make sure that we can help each other to take care of their responsibilities. And for example, this PAGE is an excellent tool for capacity building and implementation of, to help others to implement Agenda 2030 targets. And of course, when we are trying to fight against climate change, it's very important that all the all the knowledge and technological solutions that are available in the world can be used in other parts of the world as well. So we have huge common task ahead of us, and we must act as reliable partners from north to south and south to north and south and north to north. So we need multilateralism and partnership throughout the world in these days.
What about the cost of shifting towards green economy and climate control on developing nations?
The best practices and best solutions are at the same time promoting social welfare and economy and saving environment. And for example, these circular economy examples, they can be very beneficial for our well-being, material well-being and economies and jobs, and save environment. But of course we need also things that we need investments in, for example, in clean energy. And actually last year Finland launched a new financial mechanism, blended tool together with IFC, that we are investing, for example, in renewable energy in least developed countries to make bankable project for private sector, so that it's like a trigger to help things go forward, so that it's affordable for the private actors later.